Fiddlershop is a string instrument shop, and we sell instruments to people all over the world. I started playing when I was 12. I loved playing right away. I took to the violin very quickly. I advanced quickly and got a lot of attention, which kept me going. And when I was in my late teens, I started playing professionally in South Florida. Moved to Sweden after I met my Swedish wife at the age of 25. I landed a good concertmaster job in Gävle Symphony Orchestra for 4 years, and then I became a principal second violinist in the Malmö Symphony Orchestra for 16 years. When I moved back to Florida, I had a lot of free time, and I thought it'd be a great thing to be able to share what I had learned and my knowledge to people who really want to learn but they can't afford to take lessons. Back when I started doing recordings, it was the early stages of YouTube. There wasn't as much free stuff available, so I thought it'd be a great thing to give back some of my knowledge. Hi, and welcome to fiddlerman.com. This is a site where I'll teach you how to play the violin for free. As my videos became more popular, the community started to send me questions and ask where they can get instruments. At that time, I didn't have a shop, so I was recommending them to other shops, but it feels like a lot of these places are stuffy and boring, and their main focus is to make money, and I felt like if I can help provide the instruments, I could do a better job, and that's how Fiddlershop came about. I feel like my talents lay more in performing and playing and with people than it does in business, so I brought in my son, who's very smart and business-minded, and we make a good team.
There's a lot of stores offering violins, very little information about them, don't know what they're going to sound like. You can talk to someone and they're going to explain the sound, and it's not really good enough. And so we found this gap in the market, and so he came to me, and my background is like website building, SEO and marketing, and he said, would you want to help me start a company selling violins? And I said, I'd love to. I was so excited to start this project that in 3 days I had a website built and everything, and we started the company a few days later. One thing that's really great is the fact that we can reach so many people online. And there are, tons of people in remote areas where they don't have the opportunity to go into a store. There are no stores around. There are no violin luthiers. There's nothing available. Even for the people who have them available, we are a really great option for them. And it's just amazing that we can reach everyone.
What sets us aside from other online dealers is the time we invest in playing, adjusting, and setting up instruments. And for some customers, we'll go as far as to record several instruments and allow them to choose their favorite. Hey Daniel, I have 3 instruments for you to listen to. The first one is the Fiddlerman Soloist violin.
Violins, violas, cellos, these instruments are very fragile instruments. And working with FedEx has been amazing because we were really expecting to see some damages or claims with these instruments, but FedEx has taken amazing care of our instruments, and we really have no worries when sending them at all.
As a performer and player, I know how important the setup is. We spend so much time on the setup and adjustment that its journey from here to the player is just as important.
Can you imagine spending 300 hours building a violin, a high-level professional bench-made violin, and then sending it to your customer and having it broken on the way there? It would kill me. Luckily with FedEx, we haven't had to deal with any of those issues.
We started Fiddlershop out of my house, and now we grew into 8 full-time employees. 4 of them are luthiers.
Fiddlershop, Mrs. Claire.
And 7 part-time, and we're starting to sell more basses and cellos, and we need more space. One of the things that we've been doing that I really like is trying to help some of the music programs that have lost a lot of their funding. And the grant would actually allow us to do more of that.
There's tons of underprivileged music programs out there. So every year we put together some packages or instruments and accessories that we send to these underprivileged programs, and a few of them that we deal with are in Haiti and Cuba.
I feel like the education part is just as important as the shop. I remain very active in the Fiddlerman community, the education, the online videos, and I feel like anyone can learn an instrument at any age, and it will enhance your life tremendously.